This is important for us because if we can win this game, we can finally get to the FA Cup first round and have a chance at a massive name, or Blackhaven, which is the opposite of a massive name.
Into the black hole. Sing for my soul.
Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Sunshine on Leyth. As always, if you're still enjoying the save, drop a like on the video. That would be superb. So today, we're doing Morecambe first, but then we've got Chelmsford City off camera, and then we're going to come back straight away because I thought the game was further away, actually. We've got ourselves an FA Cup fourth round tie against Weymouth at home for a chance to finally get to the first round of the FA Cup. I feel like over the course of the 4 years of this save, I honestly figured we would have done it by now, and it feels like the last couple of seasons have been somewhat disappointing on that. But we really do need a strong performance in the FA Cup this year, just so that we can get a bit of money. So getting to that first round is absolutely just so damn important, because there's always the chance that we could draw Blackhaven as well. Very unlikely, but you never know. Player has the most appearances for you. Well, no, it's unlikely, but have you got any clubs, icons, or legends yet? I don't think so, but we'll have a look. Well, actually, somehow, yes. Both Ben Mills and Liam Mottram are already considered icons of Whitport. After 4 years at the club, Alex O'Keefe, Jake Watson, BPK is only favoured personnel. And that right there is the biggest travesty of all. I'm favoured personnel. No legends just yet, but it's still pretty cool that Putman Kiley is on there, and he deserves it. He deserves it so bad. In terms of most appearances, now, I'm not entirely sure if this is current, but you can see that Ben Mills made 167 appearances for Whitport so far in his career. Putman Kiley already over 114 appearances, 21 goals. Matt living up to best striker in the league. Matt buys 2 new ones in the summer. Yeah, it do be like that, but that's the lower leagues, unfortunately. There's always a bigger fish. There's always a better player you can get. And when the opportunity came up to sign Jacob Wakeling, I had to take it, to be honest, because I felt like we weren't as fluid going forward last year, and we really relied on our defence too heavily. This year it's almost sort of the opposite. And also Curtis Thomas was last year. He's robbed us of another glorious fisherman costume episode. I know, I'm so sorry. We'll have to make up for it with like another costume for the end of the season or something. But today we're playing Morecambe, who are below us in the league. We're in a kind of weird limbo period right now where we can't really go that far up, but we can't really drop too far either. We just need to sort of keep our heads afloat and really try to focus on the FA Cup this year. I think that's my plan of action. That being said, there's a guy called Jaden Forrester who is currently playing for Basford. I'm looking at him as well. So, not a lot of games time in between, which means I'm tempted to make some more changes here and bring Ruben Lowell back in for Bunyan. And it's annoying that then again, Cartwright's never been that bad there. Teddy Healy can technically play left back, but I'd rather not. Although, as it turns out, we may not have a choice in the matter. Oh dear. So we'll switch these two over, of course. We'll obviously want my man Putman Kiley starting over Con Clark, or as someone said, Cornflakes. Winfield is there, but he's... Yeah, that might have to do for now. This is not going to be easy at all. Okay, so Morecambe certainly mixing things up a little bit. Sort of like a Christmas Tree of Doom, but with like an extra bit on the top. In the grand scheme of things, all we can really do is try our hardest and just get a few more points. 45, 47 points seems to be about what you need to stay up. But being able to sneak something here would be very, very nice. It'd be nice to see Ruben Lowell start to rekindle a bit of last year's form. He's not started the year the greatest, to be fair. Curtis Thomas has been the standout for me this season, and I honestly did not expect that. It's harder to do what we did defensively in this division because there's just better players around. So we're going to have to... We needed better attacking force, and we do seem to have got that this year. I feel like we'll no doubt score more goals this year than we did last year, but I think we'll probably end up conceding probably more than double. Oh, that's it. Get back. Good block. Well played, Adabati. Gotta look for Thomas. Can he please? He's... Actually, no, he has. Thomas with a great first touch. He has to square this for Jacob Wakeling, and it's 1-0 at Morecambe at the Globe Arena. That right there is perfect counter-attacking football, and that... Oh, what lovely ball from Rocco Adabati, by the way. Very similar to that Putman Kiley one, but lovely first touch from Curtis Thomas. And he had the presence of mind to get that ball across. First time finish from Jacob Wakeling as well. That is what we needed. Perfect start to the afternoon here in Morecambe. Let's go get some cockles. That's a really good ball for Howes as well. Hopefully he's a bit too wide to get a shot in, or if he does, it's going to be well blocked there. We're defending pretty solidly, but losing possession heavily. Keep shifting that play across. This is a really nice piece of play. Oh my God, it's through. Thomas has got the pace. He's not going to be able to score from that angle, is he? Oh, and Wakeling! Yeah, no! Oh, Jacob, mate, you have to put that in. I can't... Sorry, my voice just went crazy then. Oh, my Lord, that should have been 2-0. Wakeling should have had his second of the night, and Thomas... Thomas should never have... He had no right to score with the initial shot, and he nearly did as well. Ball in, Wakeling, nodded away to Kasimba. We've played really well in places. Adabate, back for Cartwright, ball across, and Wakeling! Wow. And Billum, and Thomas, and it's cleared away again. Could have focused more on the flanks in the second half, given that they actually have no real width. The strikers can pull away outside, but we should be winning this by more goals now. We've had 4 clear-cut chances on the night, which is great. And I know that some of them are a bit scrappy, but my goodness, if someone could have just got that toe on it, it could have made a world of difference for us. Just don't let them score with their first shot on target, please. Oh, Putman Kitely with that energy. They're not going to him. He's going to get a chance to score himself. And he bloody well has. Ben Putman Kitely, second half, off to a flyer. 4th goal of the year for our young star, and he is giving it big licks. This is why we love him. Like, he just forces McDonald off the ball there with that pure, unmitigated aggression. He's composed this time, though. Extra touch to go near the goalkeeper, pops it through his legs, top corner, somehow 2-0. Beautiful. We deserve that. There's the whip for Jacob Wakeling. We need Curtis Thomas to get himself in the box, or Putman Kitely to fly in at the back post. Here he comes. Oh. He can do that, though. Blocked. Adabati look long. Cartwright does sort of find Thomas. Actually, he's found him perfectly. What a ball from Curtis Thomas. Jacob Wakeling makes it 3-0. That is terrific football. Mother of Christ. I'm really enjoying some of the way that we're playing this really fast-paced, attacking, fluid play. Look at this. Cartwright looks up over the top. Curtis Thomas, again, brilliant play. But this ball round the corner is brilliant. And Wakeling's in for his 7th of the season. Slips it past the goalkeeper for 3-0 away from home. Thomas with another assist. Wakeling with another goal. Well, I think we have improved in the second half in a lot of ways, just by going down the wide areas a little bit more. But even so, that's surely going to be a goal for him. Yeah, it is. Michael Levenier with the goal back from Morecambe there. I don't know if they deserve it. It doesn't really matter because we've got ourselves 3, thankfully. But we just do seem to be lacking that little bit of extra defensive solidity. Last year, this probably would have been 1-0 rather than 3-1. And I guess that's more fun in general. But it does take the sheen off it somewhat, considering how well we've played today. Putman Kitely. Edge of the... Oh, God. Don't you dare start letting them come back here. Howells. And Bunyan does superbly... No, he actually doesn't do very well at all. And Howells is in again. And now it's 3-2 out of nowhere. What is going on here? Nothing has changed defensive. Oh, Bunyan there. Like, what is that? And now in 2 minutes, Morecambe have just completely eviscerated our lead. We were cruising. Bad goalkeeper. I mean, not bad goalkeeper. I mean, what's he going to do? 6 minutes of stoppage time as well to go with it. Oh, here we go. Curtis Thomas. Wow, what a ball for Jacob Wakeling. He has to score. I bet he doesn't, and bet they equalise. Okay, never mind. Jacob Wakeling. How have we somehow got a striker that is actually composed enough to take it around the goalkeeper when we can't even get those sort of strikers at unit? What about this for a first-time ball from Curtis Thomas again, by the way? That's his 3rd assist of the night. But again, Wakeling, he's just got this composure to go round the goalkeeper. He's done that several times in this save already. Another hat-trick as well, I think, for Jacob Wakeling, all of which have been assisted by Curtis Thomas. Thank God for that 4th goal, though. Can you not let him run all the way through the middle of us, chaps? Jesus Christ. They have pushed everybody forward. I think that's truly just what it is. They've just thrown every single player they have forward except for their centre-backs. And to be fair, it's kind of worked for them. Cleared away. Flicked around the side and cleared away. And up to Jacob Wakeling. Surely there isn't more. No, there isn't. Morecambe 2, Whitport Athletic 4. So a hat-trick for Jacob Wakeling, all of which were assisted by Curtis Thomas, I think. Or did he assist the Putman Kitely one? No, Putman Kitely's was by himself. And a goal for BPK in there as well. Defensively, a bit of a shambles for like 15 minutes, but we still managed to score another goal. Yeah, this is definitely not going to be a defensive display this season, but 21 goals scored this season is a very, very fun indeed. And Wakeling is smashing it. Curtis Thomas is smashing it. Our strike force is finally doing what I wanted. Some of those passes from Thomas were insane. Right, game against Chelmsford off camera, and we're back for a game in the Cup, which is a must win. Right, we're back. We had one game off camera. It was at home against Chelmsford. We won it through this lovely little header from Simon Defty, of all people, to beat Chelmsford City, who were down in 23rd and have only won, I think, 1 match in their first 13. They've not really taken to this league in the same way that we have, despite having a very similar squad. Mason Bloomfield's still there. There's a lot of the same players. Tay Ashby-Hammond of 28 clean sheets last year. Boa Morte still managing them, but they just couldn't manage it against us today. We were very poor in the first half. They were very unfortunate to be behind. Second half, we really did turn things on, created a load of chances, but didn't score any. New player did start for us. We had to switch the wingers out, and I think that did make a difference too. And here is that new player. This is Jaden Forrester. So now our left-hand side looks much, much nicer. We've got Luke Billam as our starter, but Forrester is a very competent understudy. Good aggression and work rate, like decent. Pace, acceleration, decent. Crossing, same as Billam, but he's also got better dribbling too. Good first touch, good technique, good passing. Vision's not the best, but he's a pretty solid all-rounder. And for £240 a week, I thought it was reasonable. There's a couple of other guys I'm looking at. I might have finally found us a left-back. We've got a guy on trial who seems to be very, very highly rated, and he could be the final piece of the puzzle to sort of see us through this year. Because as things stand, we're technically in a playoff spot, and by a clear point as well. I don't think we'll finish there this year, but it's nice to see us win 3 out of our last 5 and slowly move our way up. We have only still got 8 points on the relegation places right now. We're actually closer to the relegation zone than we are to second place, technically. Well, just barely. And obviously, as you can see, Dagenham still unbeaten, 7 points clear at the top, clearly going to win this league. It's just a battle for everybody else to get in the top 7, basically. And as you can see, Blackhaven still currently sitting second in League 2. Right, today, though, it's all about Weymouth. This is important for us because if we can win this game, we can finally get to the FA Cup first round and have a chance at a massive name, or Blackhaven, which is the opposite of a massive name. They're 11th in the league below us. This should be a winnable match for us. We're at home as well, which is great for gate receipts, but we really need the win. Thankfully, though, having rested a few people out for the last game, I don't understand why my system does this. Like, I get it, they're probably on the wrong feet, but come on now. So Billum will come in. Obviously, Putman Kitely will start. I love that he doesn't even want to put him on the bench. I rested him out for the last game specifically for this purpose. Bunyan will not start. Osigwe has actually been playing a lot better lately than Bunyan. Bunyan had one good game for us. And Cartwright, as well, has done a pretty solid job playing as a centre-back, so I'm actually quite pleased to start him today. Kasimba and Alabati, they're doing their thing. So the bench will be Perez de Gracia, Con Clark, Forrester, Hammett, Lau, Declan Walker, Rice, and Ben Mills. A win here means the world to us. We really do need to go get it. You can see that the stadium renovations are well underway now. So let's go out there, beat Weymouth. We've got our first string out there. I want to see big performances from Wakeling and Curtis Thomas, and of course my man BPK, who has been terrific this year. 4 goals on the year already. I think he's already equal his tally from last season. Maybe not on assists or anything like that, but that's not really his game anymore. His game is just about pure, oh God, already they take the lead. Inside a minute, Freddie Hines gives Weymouth the lead. What is it about us and the FA Bloody Cup? They're even a worse team than us now. This is not acceptable. It's early days yet, and it could just be just bad defending to not let... They got 2 clustered around Edwards. It's a lovely ball in, though, from Kovica, and Hines just loses his man in the middle, and it's 1-0 to the lower league side. He's going to have the ability to bully the people around him. Kasimba with the ball through, Thomas with the run being made, and he scored. I mean, what a ball from Kasimba. Curtis Thomas' 7th goal of the season. For a guy with 5 or something, 7 finishing and like 5 composure, he sure knows how to smash one, doesn't he? Lovely ball through from Kasimba. Defenders can't handle that pure raw pace of Thomas, but the way he holds this ball up here and is able to slip that through is truly fantastic. He has no right to score as many as he does. The additional possession is useful because it means we can really push that tempo in the second half if we really are chasing the game still. Oh, you joking? They've scored immediately again. Freddie Hines has made it 2-1 to Weymouth this time. I mean, they have had the chances, in fairness. God's sake. Man, the FA Cup is such a pain in the arse. Oh, dearie me. Keep that pressure on. We might even have to go to, like, second half, high tempo, attacking as well, potentially. And Putman Kitely. Ball in Wakeling. Crossbar. Kovica. Defty. Here we go. That's not the best ball, but Thomas will still get this. Oh, well, look at this from Thomas again. And he's gone for goal that time. That was maybe a poor decision. Come on, just get level by half-time so we can really thrash this out in the second half and continue this pressure. Cartwright, nice work. Bringing it away. Winfield. Billum goes for goal again. He couldn't quite get there. He might still. No, he doesn't. Edwards. He blocks in. Okay, this is insane. Every single time the ball is placed into our box, it just deflects straight into the path of Freddie Hines. What are we doing? It's the same exact goal, except this time with more confusion. There's a defender right on him. Oh, how does he anticipate that? The defender's cleared it and he's already volleying it. Wow. Well, I don't even know what to say at half-time, frankly. We're 3-1 down to a lower league side, and the same guy scored all 3 goals and is just looking like he's invincible today. Okay, we've got to do better than that. We need a goal back and we need one early, but I wouldn't be surprised if we kick the ball into our own net in a minute or something. Okay, maybe a cheeky one from a corner to get us back into the game, and Alabati hits over the crossbar. Ball downfield. Go on, win that. I'm literally sick of it. What was that? There's 2 of them, and they both just conspire. It's Freddie Hines' magic. Look at this. The ball's coming over the top. There's 2 defenders around him. And then they both just decide to ignore it. And then he's still able to finish from a tight angle. It's now 4-1 to a team in the lower division. This guy is on fire today. Wow. And he's won it back again. The intensity of BPK now. I'm expecting a red card from him very, very soon. That's usually what happens in these type of matches. Wakeling back for Forrester. And he's gone for goal for some reason. Thomas now with a chance. From range, probably he'll have to go for goal. And he does, and it's saved by Henry. Well, I'm by no means saying that we deserved anything from this match. We did not deserve it. We didn't deserve the one that we did get. I'm just amazed that out of just nowhere, we lose 4-1 to a team in a lower division like that, just at random. They played pretty well. To be honest, they played very well in a lot of areas. I'm just so confused as to how they were able to play so well against us. That striker there, bloody hell, everything he touched. It's like our players couldn't literally get near him, like actually physically get near him. Well, it seems that there is just like a force field that prevents us from getting into the first round of the FA Cup, and once again, it has strucketh. That's not good for finances at all. Although actually, it does seem that our gate receipts are now starting to outweigh some of our expenditure, so over the course of the season, we might actually be okay because we're consistently getting good gate receipts now. So actually, it might not be the end of the world in terms of money, but I just, could have done without that, really. Yeah, that was just a bit of a weird one. Apologies for my rage in there. It's just really frustrating when there's a ball coming over the top and two of your players are just ignoring it. So yeah, that was a very strange performance from us to lose 4-1 at home to a team in a lower division, particularly as we just put some really good results up. But hey, that's how things go. Next episode, we're coming back against Chester. Really, really tough game. And then we'll pick something else to do in there as well. Not entirely sure what just yet. I'll make it up on the fly. It was going to be the first round of the FA Cup. But hey, since we don't get that anymore, if you've enjoyed this episode, drop a like. That'd be tremendous. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. That'd be awesome as well. I stream on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and sometimes at the weekends on Twitch. So go follow, click the description. And I'll see you guys very, very soon. Hold your gun. Capybara. Bye-bye.